Hello achievers, welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to see a problem based on ratio and proportion. And today we are going to see problems based on income and expenditure. Okay, fine. So before going for the problems, we need to know a basic thing, how to calculate the income. See, what is this income? So income is nothing but expenditure, okay, expenditure plus savings. So otherwise, how will be calling the savings? So savings is equal to income minus expenditure. Or how will be writing expenditure? Expenditure equal to income minus saving. Okay, this thing we have to remember. Okay. And next thing, in the previous video we have seen, like if they are giving some value in terms of ratio, how we have to write in the general format? We have to write it in the format of AX or BX. Okay, that is A multiplied by with some variable and b multiplied with the same variable. Okay, so it is not necessary that it should be ax or bx. It can be az is to bz also. The thing is, with a and b you have to multiply with some common term. Okay, whatever things you want to multiply. Okay, fine. This is one thing. So how we will be calculating the expenditure is nothing but income minus savings. And similarly, how we will be calculating the savings? Income minus expenditure. And next thing, how we will be calculating the expenditure is there is one more formula. Okay. So expenditure is nothing but price into consumption. Okay. This is one more formula you need to remember for solving this expenditure based problems. Okay. Fine. Now let's solve some question. Okay, fine. See, look at the question. What is the question here? The income of A, B, and C is 3 is to 7 is to 4. And their expense is in the ratio 4 is to 3 is to 5. If A saves 300 out of an income of 2400, the savings of B and C is. Okay, see what they are telling. Income of ABC is 3 is to 7 is to 4, and their expense is like 4 is to 3 is to 5. See how will be writing the income? So A, B, C. What is the ratio? 3 is to 7 is to 4. But how you have to write this? 3x is to 7x is to 4x. Okay, this is nothing but income of A, B, and C. Now, what is the income of A they have given? The income of A they have given us 2400. That is 3x is 2400. Then what is the value of x? The value of x will be 800. So if you multiply the value of x with each and everything, what will be the salary of A, B, and C? See, 3 into 8 and how much it is? 2400. What will be the value of income of B? 7 into 800, which is 5600. And what will be the value of C? So that is 4 into 800, which is 3200. Okay, this is nothing but income of A, B, and C. Next, see, this is income of A, B, and C. What about the expenditure they are given? Expenses are in the ratio 4 is to 3 is to 5. And if A saves 300, see how you will be calculating this expenditure? So it will be income minus savings is equal to expenditure. See how much A saves? 300. So what is 2400 minus 300? So we will be getting 2100. And they are given expenses ratio is like 4 is to 3 is to 5. Okay, so expenses ratio is like 4 is to 3 is to 5. See, what is the expense ratio? 4 is to 3 is to 5. So how we will be writing? We will be writing it as 4y is to 3y is to 5y. Now, what is the expense of person A? 2100. That is 4y is 2100. Then what will be the value of y? So value of y will be 2100 divided by 4. We will be getting 525. Okay, fine. See, this is 4y, 3y, and 5y. Okay, fine. The next thing. Now, see, if 4y is 2100, then what about 3y? So, what is the income of, sorry, expenditure of B? So, 525 into 3 will be getting 1575. Okay, so 1575. What will be the expense of C? See 525 into 5. So how much we'll be getting? So we'll be getting, so 125, so 25 to 6 to 5. Okay. Fine. Now what is the question here? The savings of B and C. So how will be finding the savings? So savings equal to income minus expenditure. That is 5,600 minus 1575. Okay. See 1575. So how will be writing 5,600 minus 1575. Okay. So here 25, here 0, and here it is 4025. So from the option, what will be the answer? So answer will be definitely 1, because the savings of B should be 4025. So only one option is there. So answer is 4025. Okay, fine. So next, see what is the next one? A, B have monthly income in the ratio 5 is to 6. Okay, what is the income of A and B? Which is nothing but 5 is to 6. So how we have to write 5x and 6x. And monthly expenditure of A and B is 3 is to 4. Okay, so how we will be writing? So 3y and 4y. If they save 1800 and 1600 respectively, find the income of B. See how we will be writing that? See, expenditure is equal to income minus savings. So expenditure of A and expenditure of B, which is nothing but 3 by 4, is equal to income of A, that is 5x, and how much A is saving? 1800, divided by what is the income of B? 6x, and how much he is saving? 1600. Okay, so this is how you need to frame the equation. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to cross multiply. If we cross multiply, what happens? So if we cross multiply, see here, so what happens there? So we'll be cross multiplying in this format. So 6 3 is 18x. Okay, minus 16 into 3, 48. So 4800 is equal to 5 4 is 20x, minus, so 18 into 4, 7200. So from this we'll be getting 2x is equal to, okay, 2x is equal to 2400. And what we need to find? We need to find the income of B. So what is the income of B? Which is nothing but 6x. So 6x is equal to how much? See, first thing, you need to find what is the value of x. So 2400 by 2 will be getting it as 1200. So 6 into 1200, how much will be getting? 7200. The answer will be 7200. So otherwise, one more easy method is this. Okay, see how we have to write. See, first thing, in first row, we have to write the income of A and B. So what is the ratio of income of A and B? 5 and 6. In second line, we have to write the expenditure. What is the expense of A and B? 3 and 4. Next, third line, we have to write the savings. What is the savings? For A is like 1800, for B is like 1600. So what we need to do, you need to multiply in this format. Okay, so 5 4 is 20. Next one, 6 3 is 18. So what we have to take? So 5 4 is 20 and 6 3 is 18. So what is the difference there? So 20 and 18 difference is nothing but 2. So how we have to write this in the sense? You have to write this 2 part is equal to. Okay, next. Okay, so next it. 18 4s are, so how much will be getting? 7200. Okay, next one. 16 into 3, 40. So 4800. So 7200 minus 4800. How much will be getting? 2400. Okay, that is 2 part will be 2400. And what we need to find? Income of B, which is nothing but 6 part. Okay, if 2 part is 2400, then 6 part is how much? Okay, so again, if you cross multiply, so we'll be getting 6 part is equal to 2400, okay, divided by 2. Okay, then what happens here? So this will be going in that particular place. Okay, so we'll take it as x. So again, we will be cancelling it. So 1200 we will be getting 7200. Okay, so answer will be again 7200. Okay, fine. So the thing is, first thing you need to multiply in the cross way and you need to find the difference. And next you have to multiply in the cross way and you need to find the difference. Okay, and you have to equate it directly. Okay, fine. So next one. See, The ratio of income of two persons is 5 is to 3. Okay, so what is the income of two persons? 5 is to 3. What is the expenditure? 9 is to 5. Find the income of each person if they save 1300 and 900 respectively. Okay, so again, we know. So what we know, expenditure is equal to income minus savings. So how will be writing the expenditure? 5x is to 3x. Okay, so 9 by 5 is equal to 5x by 3x. And how much first person is saving? 1300. How much second person is saving? 900. If we cross multiply, what happens? So 25x minus 6500 is equal to 27x minus 8100. So from this, we'll be getting 2x will be, so 8100 minus 6500. So we'll be getting 1600. So from this, x will be 800. But what we need to find here, income of each person, that is 5x and 3x. So if x is equal to 800, so what about this 5x? So 5 into 800 will be getting 4000. Okay, so what will be the answer? So answer will be 4000 and 2400. So again, we will solve by ratio method. See, what is the income of two persons? Let me take first person is A and second person is B. What is the income ratio? 5, 3. What is the expense ratio? 9, 5. What is their savings? 1300 and 900. So first what we need to do? Cross multiply. Okay. So what is 5 5 is 25. 9 3 is 27. What is the difference between 25 and 27? 2 part. Okay, next one. 9 9s are 8100. 13 5s are 6500. So 8100 and 6500. What is the difference? 60. Okay, that is 1600. So from this, what we need to calculate? We need to calculate. This is 5 part and 3 part. Okay, if 2 part is 1600, so from this, what will be the value of 3? 800. But what we need to calculate, we need to calculate what is 5p. So 5 into 800, 4000. So similarly, 3p. So 3 into 800, 2400. So answer will be 4000 and 2400 again. Okay, fine. So next one. Okay, next one. See here, the annual income of A and B are in the ratio 4 is to 3. And the ratio of their expenditure is 3 is to 2. Okay, if each of them saves 600 in the year, the annual income of A is. See here, I'll tell the thing directly, or I'll tell the shortcut directly. See, whenever both the persons are saving the same amount, okay, when both the persons are saving same amount, okay, so what we have to do in the sense, see, what is the income ratio? 4, 3. What is the expenditure ratio? 3, 2. Okay. So, first thing you need to check this difference. Okay. Here, what is the difference? 1. Here, what is the difference? 1. Okay. If difference are same, then you need to check this difference. Okay. What is this difference? 4 and 3, 1. 3 and 2, 1. So, this 1 is nothing but 600. Okay. So, this difference of 1 is nothing but 600. So now what we need to find, if each of them saves 600, the annual income of A is. So what is the income of A, which is nothing but 4. If one part is 600, four part is how much? Okay, so 600 into 4 will be getting 2400. Okay, so this is the shortest way. So otherwise, by using framing the equation. See here, 4x by 3x minus both the persons are saving 600 rupees. What is their expense ratio? 3 by 2. Again, if we cross multiply, 8x minus 1200 is equal to 9x minus 1800. Okay. So from this, I take the x to one side and numbers to another side. We'll be getting 600 is equal to x. And what we need to find? We need to find 4x. So 4x is equal to 600 into 4. Okay. So we'll be getting 2400. Okay, so answer for this one is again 2400. Fine. So now You need to solve this question. Okay, you need to solve this question by yourself and try to comment your answers in the comment section. Okay, try to comment the answer for this question in the comment section. Next. Okay, now we'll go for next question. See here, the income of A, B, and C are in the ratio 7 is to 9 is to 12, and the spendings are in the ratio 8 is to 9 is to 15. If A saves one fourth of his income, then the savings of A, B, and C are in the ratio. Okay, see, okay. See, what is the formula for savings? Income minus expenditure. What is the income of A? Like, because why we are taking A alone means here we know the A ratio of income ratio. Here we know the A's expense ratio, and here we know A's savings part. Okay. So income of A, let me take it as 7x, and expenditure of A, let me take it as 8y. Okay, because of this, what is the savings? One fourth of 7x. Okay, so from this, what we can write? 7x minus 8y is equal to 7 by 4x. Okay, so now 7x minus 7 by 4x is equal to 8y. Okay, so what we can do? 28x minus 7x by 4 is equal to 8y. So from this, 21x is equal to 30y, sorry, 32y. Okay, so 21x is equal to 32y. Okay, so otherwise, how we can write x by y is equal to 32 by 21. See, we have considered income ratio is like 7x, 9x, and 12x. That is the reason we have taken like 7. Okay, so income is like 7x is to 9x is to 12x. And what is the expense? 8y is to 9y is to 15y. Now, the thing is, we need to multiply everywhere with 32 and 21. That is, we need to substitute the value of x is 32 and y is 21. See, what is 7 into 32? So, you will be getting 2. Okay, 7 2s are 14. So, yes, so 224. Okay, so 7x will be 224. So, what about 9x? So, 320 minus 32 will be getting 288. Okay, next one, 12x. So 64, so you'll be getting 384. Next one, if you multiply with 4, this is like income. Okay, next one, expenditure. What is the expenditure ratio? 8y, 9y, and 15y. So 8 is to 21. So you'll be getting 168. So next, 9, 189. So next one, 3, 1, 5. Okay, fine. So if you subtract these two things, you'll be getting the savings one. See, 224 minus 168. So how much we'll be getting? So we will be getting 56. Okay. So next one. See, by seeing this one, we can tell answer is option 1 because first is like 56. Anyhow, we'll be checking for the next thing. So 288 minus 189. We'll be getting 99. Okay. Next one. So here 24 and 5 will be getting 69. Okay, so the ratio will be 56 is to 99 is to 69. Okay, so this is the savings of ABC ratio. Next, okay, next, see, the monthly salaries of A, B, and C are in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 5. If C's monthly salary is 12,000 more than that of A, then find B's annual salary. See, what is the salary of A, B, and C is nothing but 2x is to 3x is to 5x. And they are telling C's monthly salary is more than A by 12,000. That is 5x minus 2x is equal to 12,000. Okay, then 3x is equal to how much? 12,000. And what we need to find? We need to find B's annual salary. But here this ratio they have given is like monthly salary. So what is the meaning of annual salary? So annual salary is like for 1 year. So 3x into 12 will be getting 36x, right? See here 3x is how much? 12,000. Okay, this is what monthly salary of B. Then what will be the yearly salary? We'll be getting 1,44,000. Okay, so 1,44,000. Okay, so 1,44,000. So answer for this one is 1,44,000. Okay, so otherwise what we can do? So directly we can take, see, 2, 3 and 5. So what is the difference here? So this difference is nothing but 3. So that means the 3 is equal to 12,000. Okay, because they said the difference between C's salary and A's salary is 12,000. Now, so we need to find B's annual salary. So if 3 is equal to for 1 month, then for 12 months we'll be getting 36. Okay, again if we cross multiply, so if we cross multiply, what happens? So 12,000 into 36 by 3 will be getting same 1,44,000. Okay, so answer for this one is 1,44,000. Okay, next one. See, a person bought some rice and wheat for rupees 380. Okay, the ratio of weight of rice and wheat is 4:3. See, how we will be finding expenditure in the sense, one more thing I said, like price into consumption. Okay, so price consumption is nothing but here it represents weight. Okay, fine. So next, the price of equal amount of rice and wheat is 5:6. The rice was bought of worth how much rupees? Okay. See, what is the first thing I'll be taking it for rice, and next thing I'll be taking it for wheat. Okay. So this is like expenditure of rice, and this is like expenditure of wheat. So what is the price of what is that rice? So price sorry, weight is like 4:3. Okay, 4:3. And next thing, what is the price here? 5:6. Okay, that means what will be the total expenditure? We'll be getting 20 and 18. Okay, so this is the total expenditure of rice and wheat. Okay, but this person has purchased rice and wheat together for how much rupees? 380 rupees. Correct now. See, if you add this two ratio, that is expenditure of rice and wheat, what is the expenditure of rice and expenditure of wheat? Which is nothing but 20 is to 18. Otherwise, you'll be taking just 20x is to 18x. So, okay, I'll take it as 20x is to 18x. So if I add these two things, we'll be getting 38x. This 38x is equal to total expenditure, which is 380. So from this, we'll be getting the value of x is like 10. And what we need to find, the rice was bought for work. So what is the rice work? Okay, expenditure of rice, which is nothing but 20x. So 20 into 10, we will be getting 200 rupees. So the answer for this one will be 200 rupees. Okay. Next, the ratio of incomes of A and B, okay, as well as B and C is 3:2. Okay, so A, B, B, C, what is the ratio? 3:2. So how we will be finding the ABC ratio? So AB is 3:2, BC is 3:2. So from this, A is 2, B is 2, C will be 9:2, 6:4. Okay, so this is the ratio of A, B, and C. Now, what they are given, so otherwise, if you want to take it in terms of ratio, you can take it as 9x is to 6x is to 4x. Okay, now, one third of A's income, okay, 1 by third of 9x exceeds one fourth of C's income, okay, exceed 1 by fourth of C's income by how much rupees? 1000 rupees. So, what is one third of 9x? 3x. What is one fourth of 4x? X is equal to 1000. So which is nothing but 2x is equal to 1000, and we'll be getting x is equal to 500. Okay. Now what is the thing we need to find? What is the B's income? So what is B's income? So B's income is nothing but 6x. So 6 into 500 will be getting 3000. Okay. So answer for this one is nothing but 3000. Okay. So option 1, 3000. I hope this video will be helpful for you. If you like this video, please share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you.